Distracted driving is the practice of driving a motor vehicle while engaged in another activity, typically one that involves the use of a cellular phone or other electronic device, but also through other forms such as eating and drinking, grooming, reading, and talking to passengers. Distracted driving is a large and growing problem in the United States, particularly for teenagers. 60% of all fatal crashes are a result of distracted driving. According to AAA, 6 out of 10 teen crashes involve distracted driving. This is an enormous problem for the teenage community, as it is the #1 form of death for all teenagers. Many drivers believe that they can safely make a simple phone call or text while they drive without consequence. However, this is far from the truth. These distractions impair the driver's ability to react to the road and increase your likelihood of being in a wreck by 1,600%. Accidents caused by distracted driving takes the lives of thousands of innocent people every year in the United States. Distracted drivers place not only themselves at risk, but also the people around them that obey all of the traffic laws. Even the safest motorists can be unjustly killed by someone who is texting. For this reason, the only way to make the streets safe is to ensure that all drivers prevent themselves from being distracted while behind the wheel. No group is affected more by distracted driving than teenagers. 10% of all teenage motor fatalities were due to distracted driving. Motor accidents, especially those caused by distracted driving, pose a greater risk of death than any other form of fatalities. Because of this, it is important to spread the word to young drivers and to create solutions to the problem that teenagers can actively work towards. The following video is a real-life compilation of unfortunate distracted drivers who get in a wreck because of their distracted driving. Note that many of these drivers are indeed teenagers. Even something as mundane as applying lipstick can be just as potent as texting. This girl is completely oblivious of the road and its surroundings because of her texting. Even a brief glance at a phone can cause devastating results. This young driver is not texting, but instead calling on his cell phone, which can cause the same level of distraction. This girl has her head down for 7 seconds, meaning she has traveled hundreds of yards without even seeing the road. The teenage populace can make impactful change by becoming more involved in legislation, be it local, state, or federal levels. Current laws for distracted driving are fairly lenient. In many states it is legal to use a cell phone while driving. Other states have cell phone use as a secondary offense, meaning police officers cannot ticket a driver solely for using his or her cell phone. Instead, another traffic violation must occur along with cell phone use. This method of law enforcement prevents police officers from punishing distracted drivers only until the perpetrator causes another more serious traffic offense. By that time, it will be too late to stop a distracted driving-related accident. Teenagers can help fix this problem. They can make themselves be known to their legislators and demand stricter distracted driving laws. Young drivers should make an impact on legislators since teens are most affected by distracted driving and the lenient laws towards it. Legislators will only act if large portions of teenagers request more aggressive laws, so it is vital for teens all over the country to come together in order to make a change. Laws against distracted driving alone will not stop the issue. The only way for distracted driving to cease is for all drivers to accept that distracted driving is unacceptable. Only then will we see a cease in distracted driving. But until all drivers realize that distracted driving is dangerous, there will be many more families that mourn their loved ones who have been unjustly and prematurely taken from this world as a result of distracted driving.